And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And as he throws, got him at 36. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And a fun first half between these rivals. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving quarters today. He's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that rivalry matchup plays out.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. When you're facing a deficit like this, start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half is the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play.
I think I could be even more aggressive on 4 downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Now with they had in mind to start this drive, here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Pocket bring it down. And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds him out of the backfield. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it through with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give on the option. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hot hand.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to believe the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Bettis. Zings it complete to the right. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the gun. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Not much much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. Dogs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target and tight end running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Got a man. It's Banks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Right down the middle. He's got it. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Using the quick game. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly. So you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better. Right, Paul? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Working that left side now. What a cut! Now he's loose. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. They'll try the run. Got some room into the goal line. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs! That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. He wants to throw it again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops the throw. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands. It's Jackson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Working that left side. Touchdown, Tigers! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team following on the football.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react to getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. Look out, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Dogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a burn.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. After this, it'll be a wrap. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. He'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, 2 really good.
receivers in the home on the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, the number 19 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Georgia's offense will have the opening possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, as the football today, you're going to...
There he goes! Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And those hairy dogs taking a bite out of another first down.
You don't usually find Georgia teams that complicate things. They know who they are.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Here comes the heat. Fires to the tight end. And he's wrestled to the ground.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by doing it, taking the hit and delivering the strike.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Makes the grab. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. It's complete to Wright. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside the spot. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Missouri Tigers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. It's going to be happening out on an island all game.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They send the tight end in motion. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer.
Breaks free. Lowers those pads. Touchdown, Missouri! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position, because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Going with the ground game left. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Across the 25, he's got room. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to him on the ground. Bulldozes his way through. A huge play, and they get it all the quickly down the field. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
It's complete. Turning it on. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking for a man. It's Bettis. Extending the play. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down.
4th and 1, turn around, hand it off to your bell cow running back, and let him go move the sticks. Great job.
Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that...
Breaks into the open. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Nebraska was able to come away with the win as they have so many times there in Lincoln, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they... Touchdown, Tigers! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it away at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great.
There he goes. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. play fake. Unleashes one. Finds space on the right. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Complete in the middle. Wide open space. And he just kept running and he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Dogs!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So Missouri will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. He fires to the left side. It's caught. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Hawkins. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Give to the running back. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the catch at the 45. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Got his man on the right. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Georgia going up tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires left. It's caught. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. It's picked off, and they ruined something on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too, because of the field position with the offense backed up. They know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, they have lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
Shakes off the defender. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Got his man. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. Short throw is complete, and he'll grab it.
Stay in that defense. I'm going to keep running this play.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. They'll throw it from the red zone. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Absolutely terrific. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.
Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Mizzou has it back, and the offense coming out on the field. They'll open the second half with a run. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. How about that Mike linebacker bringing the heat right up the middle?
Right down Broadway, right in the middle of the defense. This is the guy that sees everything, makes all the calls, and you can tell he knew where he was coming downhill. It came wide open, and he comes to the quarterback and gets.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. and the timeout is gone. He'll pull it on the read. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another 1st down. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Tigers will hustle to the line.
Really good job running the ball, getting that 1st down. Now here comes the tempo.
Right back to the well. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Crosses the 30. He's got away. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. And the Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And offensively, that is not ideal. That is not what you want. But you know what? Now you got a little bit more space. It's harder the closer you get in tight to the end zone. So now you got a little bit more space. Maybe you can make.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Coming in on 1st down with a play fake. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chain here, maybe they can get this drive started. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. He'll sneak it.
Well, and he gets stumped on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was no...
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Missouri! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. North Carolina overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from Chapel Hill, these Tar Heels...
Oh, he's got some space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Dogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the ground with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Swings it out to his running back. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Looking to buy time. This one's complete.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Dogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Georgia heads to the line with a first and goal.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just...
Touchdown, Georgia! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to go on that run, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds a man on the right. Oh, he got loose. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
The Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Williams. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll break to let him be checked out. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires deep toward the end zone. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. From the gun, running back on the move. Got him up for the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. A strike downfield.
Yellow.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Turning it on. He's all the way down.
reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs! That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take it. And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12. And the Tigers moving quickly to the line.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard.
Breaks into the open. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's stopped again. He's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try and play action. Bring in the heat. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Makes the grab. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, it's complete. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. They came into this game with plenty of people putting them on upset alert, and they were ready for the challenge.
And they passed it with flying colors. And this is what you want to do as a team. You want to make these little statements across the season. And they proved, Palmer, the difference between them and the other team being ranked is wide, and there's a reason why.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equally. They showed that here today, dominating in all three phases. This is a team everybody needs to look out for.
Second down, they'll go to the air. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
And here comes the field goal team. Salt, mean open room. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that
two teams ranked in the top 25, each looking to make a move up and strengthen their playoff case. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 16th-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Aggies will kick this deep to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Georgia's offense comes on the field first today. Got a wide receiver here, Kirk, coming off a career performance last game. He was really unstoppable, bounced around all week, looking to build on that, and do even better this time.
Yeah, I think last week the thing that stood out when you looked at the film was he had a lot of one-on-one opportunities, and he made that defense really pay for it. Now it's a new week, new challenge. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I don't leave this guy alone coming off of the game that he had last week. Let's see how they defend him and how this offense can respond.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on to great Georgia backs.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Moves out of the pocket. Grab made by the tight end. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, it's battled down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And he's brought down there. Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. Caught quickly. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, there's nothing more satisfying for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback that he can trust in these critical areas. Here you are, 3rd and goal. What do? Put the ball in the hands of that quarterback. Whether he runs it in or throws it, you know he's going to make the right decision. Found the matchup, made the throw, and you get a touchdown to open the game.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Castellanos. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Texas A&M's offense comes out for their first possession today. They'll be challenged today by one of the elite linebacker groups in the sport. For impact players who fly around and are capable of just taking over football games.
Yeah, Chris, I think it's the versatility of what these guys do that really makes them so unique. I mean, they can play off ball and defend the run, and if you get into passing situations, oftentimes you'll see these guys blitz or get up near the line of scrimmage and pressure the quarterback. When you have that kind of ability, it's rare, let alone to have 2 of them. So that's why this defense is one of the best.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. First down, looking for more now. And here he goes. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line, who's able to find just enough space to pick up the first down in a new set of downs.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover.
Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. See if they can convert the point after. There's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. Caught by the receiver. Ball carrier tackled there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. And the Bulldogs churn out another first down. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a
out of bounds after a decent game. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And they tack on the extra point. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Excellent work by the coverage team he's brought down after just a short return. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught, completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Hand off with a single back. He shreds the tackle. Across the 30. He's found some room at the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Tough one all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down after that completion. Play action fake, looking to throw. A quick throw to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They completed the first quarter, and their run game has dominated. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. The touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. A completion sets up a second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Signs a good throw. Made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Headed for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And the Aggies looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential.
It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Fires the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled after a few-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's hit just before the throw.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
He got it. The field goal is good. That puts them back on top. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's got the first and still going. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback. It comes up with a big sack for the D.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense really clicking here. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time. Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
The Aggies will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. See if he can make something happen with the return. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. He moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
The shotgun running play call. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He was perfect on his first attempt, but this is tougher from 49 yards away. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. As the first down is still going. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The gain moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. Makes a quick catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Dogs will crank up the tempo. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And on the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Short completion. A 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Swarm with a pass rush is set. Timeout is called. Top strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he throws incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. He knocks it through with confidence.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. The Bulldogs will kick this away to begin the second half. at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Texas offense back on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here.
You cannot escape. It's a sack.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd and long now at the 17. And he'll set up to throw. They'll try a pass here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. What a spin move. He's in the clear now. They bring him down. That's a big play. All the way to the 33. So one explosive play sets him up with the plus 43 with a first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on the sack.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
The pass rush gets home.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Here comes a handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Getting set for 2nd down. In the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The important 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. He's already at it again.
The incompletion sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run here, lets it go. This time it's complete. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
We'll hand it off. Slings right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right. This one caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. Dogs will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Catch made on the left side. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Looking to throw now on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, they swarm him again.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's a shotgun run call. He's past the marker and still going. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense makes a turnover.
This defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball. They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Look about throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation, all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he'll drop back here on third down. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking to the end zone. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. Second and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. He's looking to throw. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's an out route. The catch made.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in, and this one is caught. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down. The Aggies are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the ground game here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. They'll hand it off. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Gonna run it. It's Walters. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Great catch when they desperately needed it. That's a crucial score. Makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounce back here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. 1st down here for this offense. Grinding away on the ground. Has the 1st down and more. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
In the clear of the 25. You make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Side, but nowhere to go.
Now they're trying to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in the game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion? The clock will stop. Or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
And the quarterback just kneels down. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked.